Hey there and welcome back to my channel. Today what I got for you is the unboxing and first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Now, I've had the Watch 4 Classic. I didn't do a review on it, but you know, I had it for nearly a year and sold it and finally got the Watch 6 Classic. So this is gonna be my unboxing video. Of course, there are slight improvements to the health app. There's improvements to the mechanism in terms of the watch band. There's a new chip in there, a new Exynos chip, 2 gigs of RAM, same 16 gigs of storage. And there's supposed to be a brighter screen, a larger screen as well. The bezels, even on the regular Watch 6, are smaller in the bezel. This physical rotating bezel is, they said, 30% smaller, give you more screen and more real estate to work with. So I'm definitely excited to get this on my wrist. Of course, as you always say, it's better to pair it up with a Samsung Galaxy phone. You could stay tuned for the full review of the S23 Ultra. I've been using this for literally today, I would say, a week, and this phone is amazing. That's all I gotta say for now, right? But we're gonna have the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. This is the largest variant, the 47mm. Right, so let's just get this off. Have my Galaxy Buds live here. I like these especially when I'm working out, or they're just so really good to use. They don't stick in the air, and you're gonna see how well they work with the Watch 6 Classic. And here we are. I went with the all black. I'm hearing other person saying that they rather go with the silver, but I love the all black. Let's see. Of course, we have our, it's just our books and stuff. We'll see what's in this. Let's open it up. Really excited to see what this Watch 6 is all about. So we have our charging here. Of course, they don't provide you with a charging adapter. The charging is fairly fast from what I've heard so far. The battery is slightly small as well, but hopefully with a more efficient chip, you know, it works out better. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, just usual books and stuff here. So we toss that to the side. Toss this to the side as well. And we get ready for the main dish. I'm loving the band. You know, Apple just released the Watch 9 series. They've done away with leather. I'm not sure if this is leather, but you know what? I'm really loving this all black. My phone is all black as well, so yeah, it definitely will go well together. I might even get a Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. We'll see how that goes. But first impression on the watch, having used a Watch 4 Classic for a while, it is a bit heftier, but it is definitely flatter on the underside where the sensors are. Definitely flatter. So this is the new watch mechanism where you just press down. It's much easier than fiddling around with that little pin, but it definitely does have some heft to it. I'm loving the band. So the lovely thing about this, especially I walk and do a little jogging and trying to get fit. It's rubbery here, but on top it feels like leather. So you could, with this, is a very all-purpose band. While you can, you know, sweat and stuff with it, it won't deteriorate here, but on the outside it does look more stylish. I really love that. And then of course we have our power button and our back and other button there, and I'm already loving the feel of this rotating bezel. So try to power it on and see how it right. We have some juice there. And this watch is supposed to be better when you're moving, switching from phones to phones. Of course, I tend to do that quite a bit, being a reviewer. And this constant having to back up, and then when you're reinstalling, sometimes it's not all there. Yeah, it really sucks. So it's booting up. Now, unlike a lot of people, I love a big watch. I don't like to have a tiny watch on my arms. That is for women, I would say. I love a big watch. They say this gets up to 2000 nits brightness, so I wear a lot of shades when I'm out. I'm slightly visually impaired, so I wear a lot of shades when I'm out, and I'm hoping that this, under the harsh Caribbean sun, is very much legible. The Watch 4 Classic did okay, but yeah. So let me just set this up here with my phone. We're gonna do it live. If there's one thing I must say, Samsung to Samsung devices, they definitely work better together. They definitely work better together. I'm not saying that you can't use your Watch 6 or Watch 6 Classic with another phone, but you know, I'm halfway in between ecosystems. I'm currently shooting this on an iPad Pro. I have a MacBook Pro, but I'm a DJ as well, so I deal with music and production, so I definitely go with Apple there. But when it comes to my phone and watches, I love Samsung. I love that it's more fun. It's more I wouldn't say user friendly, because that's kind of what Apple is about, but it's just more fun for me. I love to explore and try different stuff. I'll be putting a Pixel watch faces on this even, so you know, you can't do that on an Apple Watch. So yeah, we're just doing this setup, and we'll see how long this setup takes. I didn't back up, can't remember if I backed up my last watch data, my Galaxy Watch 4. I really can't remember if I backed it up, but I think I'm gonna start fresh with this one, and I'm gonna be wearing this. I started back working out from Sunday, so I'm gonna be doing some workouts. I'm not sure so much about the walking or jogging unless I get up really early, because the heat right now it's terrible. But I'll be doing, you know, regular workouts, and I'm gonna be tracking my fitness. I can't guarantee the sleep tracking as well, because I find it pretty hard. This is a hefty watch. I find it pretty hard to sleep with a watch on my wrist. So we're gonna try those things. But so far, let's looking at the setup to see how smooth it is. Right, awesome. Usually that part takes much longer to set up your Google account on your watch, so we'll see how fast this goes. Of course, this is the S23 Ultra, and this is the latest watch, so it should be going fine. You see I'm on 40%, and it's about 236. You might be like, wow, you really this is pretty good for me. I had my S22 Ultra, and I get up early. I get up like 6:30, and usually I'm on work. I'm on air in the mornings. At about 10:30 or so, I might have to get at a crank up, and I don't have to charge this phone usually, and I've used it a lot today. I usually don't have to charge this phone until, or give it a slight boost until late in the evening, which is really great for me. I could go all day. I've really abused this phone today, and it's down to 40%. So yeah, you know, I really seen there's some new apps here. You could add your WhatsApp. I have WhatsApp Business. I don't think that's quite yet available. Yeah. Automatically backup data, looking for smartwatch. So yeah, so far it's going pretty well. My Wi-Fi has been holding up as well. No, I won't be restoring that. Yeah, set up as new watch. Shoes will be left. Alright. Yep. I'll put it slightly bigger. It's a big watch. Get info at a glance. Set up emergency. Track your health. Yeah, so I'm setting this up as a brand new watch. Going forward, I think I might, you know, keep some of the stuff, but don't have to set up a mobile plan. But this is actually the LTE version, which is pretty good as well. So, you know, if I'm outside of my country, we don't offer that plan for the watch. But you know, if I do ever step out of my country, go to US or so, I can have data on my watch. So it's all set up. I heard a YouTuber say it takes about 5 minutes, and I think if you've been checking there, it's probably just about 5 minutes it took to set up this watch. So right, this is my first impression of the Galaxy watch app, and what I'm gonna do is just use it for a while, use it for a few days, and get back to you with a full review. They already asked me to download all the apps and stuff, so you know. But yeah, so far so good. The setup was very easy, very smooth, and the watch is starting out. I'm not gonna add any other data, so I'm gonna set up my watch and catch you back here in a week or so for the full review of the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic.